This is called Best Friends Get Brutally Honest, and this is Split Decision by Jubilee.
Sadie had this boyfriend, and like one day, I just ended up making out with him. It was
What the f? That's how they're gonna start the video? Oh yeah, this is gonna be wild.
Hello and welcome to Split Decision. I'm your host, Kot Takahashi, and today is the best friend.
Excuse me, why did she wait to come on this TV show to tell her best friend something big like that? Like, what?
I'm the more intelligent one in the friendship.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
All right, go ahead and turn around.
Did they all say?
Okay. Hannah and Caitlin, you both think you're the more intelligent one.
Yeah, we always say this. I think Caitlin has more street smarts. I have more like classroom book smarts.
I have a 4.0 though.
Okay. Well, high school.
Oh yeah, high school.
Okay.
Though.
Yeah,
She said
you're
high
more
school.
street smart, I'd say, but I'm more like intellect smart. In my head.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you agree with that?
Yes
Oh
and no.
my God.
She is
Disagree with.
definitely book smart for sure. She got her master's, so I'm getting my master's too.
Okay.
But yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But I think I'm definitely more street smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Well, who do we think has more common sense?
Me.
It depends. It depends. Maybe Caitlin though.
Maybe?
I
You don't sound so sure.
Like
I
a lot
just
of
think
common
of like
sense.
worst
Oh
case
my
scenarios, and then
God.
I think everything out. And then Hannah's, I think, like I said, more. I don't want like naive is like I don't want to say a negative word.
Yeah.
But like you're super smart, but then
Yeah.
you see the best in everything, and I see worse, which is
Yeah.
probably not healthy.
But I think I have enough common sense to like get by. But Caitlin's the type of person like go into a restaurant, like she'll get like
Oh, I get done.
Best
No,
service,
yeah,
get
I
this-
I
yeah.
don't let people walk all over.
Okay.
Audrey, you're the smart one, huh?
Yeah.
Tell us more.
Make smarter decisions overall than she does. I think I'm more like financially responsible. Like they said, I'm kind of like more street smart.
And you agree with this? You're
Yeah, kind of had everything kind of handed to me. I grew up with an actor as a dad, so like I kind of didn't get to experience like, I don't know, like a normal way of growing up, I guess. And that's where she comes in, where it's like she just kind of is like, Maddie, like you can't do this, like you have to make sure you're doing this, like
Yeah.
just on top of me as like a big sister basically.
In the book smart way. Like I went to college and graduated. The thing about Eva is I think that she's very street smart, like she's very intelligent. She doesn't use it most of the time.
Emotional, damn it.
Like
What does that
she like
mean?
knows the right thing to do in a situation and then she doesn't do
yeah.
that.
I feel like I'll go to Sadie and I'll be like, "Hey, girl, really need some advice," and then you talk at me for like 2 hours, and I'm like, "Totally," and then do the opposite.
Rebecca, Rosalie. You got the intelligence?
Okay, I guess
Tell us
that
more.
explains that.
I think that you are more street smart, but I'm more book smart, but like barely, because I feel like we're like really like right there with each other.
I would say that her career and stuff like that, like she's always just been like very intelligent, always want to move forward. And I went through a lot of stuff because I, just got out of a relationship. So I'm like kind of like a little bit, well, kind of way behind, to be honest.
I think it's good to have both, so I think that we balance each other out.
yeah.
Even with what you're wearing, you're like the yin and yang coming
literally.
together, balancing each other out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been friends for 7 years now. We met through this app actually called Radiate, and it's for like ravers. It's like you have your party friends, and then you have like your friends that you could,
Why does this sound like dating music? It looks like they're a couple. Like, what? It's cut off to the scene. It just seemed like they were just like on eHarmony or something.
The next prompt is, I think my best friend is or has been jealous of me. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and
That blonde girl said yes.
Hannah.
The other
and
girl
Caitlin,
said
so
yes
we both say yes.
too.
Yeah.
I don't think jealousy is the right word because it's like malicious, I think. But like,
Right.
I don't.
I agree.
love your body. You have nice boobs.
Thank you.
Like
You-
don't.
I'm jealous
when
of
you
your body.
Eat, when you eat, you don't gain weight. I'm
That's
jealous.
simply
Okay,
not
I am
true. That
jealous
is
of
so
that.
far
yeah.
from the truth.
It is true. I feel like your family situation too. Like
Yeah.
I'm jealous of that. Like I wish I had that kind of where my parents don't.
So toxic. Like, your body I'm jealous of, your family I'm jealous of, your dynamics I'm jealous of, your relationships I'm jealous of. Like, what? Do you have a personality? Do you have a character? Why are you jealous of your best friend's everything? That's not healthy at all. It's not okay. Jealousy, envy is a disgusting attribute to have.
For a lot of stuff too.
Hey, not true. Somewhat true, but
Yeah,
mostly
yes.
not.
Wait, what's not true?
That my parents like paid for everything. I don't
Not
think that's-
everything. Like you
no.
do work hard.
Yeah.
Like you do get a lot of stuff paid for still. Like do you
Well,
pay
I'm-
for, do you pay for your cars right now?
I paid for my car.
Like your insurance?
No, I do not
Okay,
pay for my
exactly.
insurance.
Yeah.
Do you guys pay
So-
for your? I don't know.
But like, if you're the less fortunate friend, that doesn't mean you should ever be jealous of your friend. Like, if anything, work harder and grind to be where they are, or keep praying and like, yeah, keep working, like get to the money. Like, what is being jealous gonna do for you? And like, the fact that her parents help her out, like, okay, a lot of people in their 20s are getting help from their parents. So I don't know what that means. Like maybe she doesn't have help from her parents, so she's jealous of that, but it's like pretty normal. So if you're like jealous of such normal things, like I said, like it's just so toxic. Like
I wish
I wish I had that.
I had
Wait,
that.
who here pays for their car insurance?
Pay for everything with my car.
All right, well, that's a half. That's like 50-50.
Like I wish I had that, even though like it taught me to work hard, and you work hard,
Yeah.
like you do. But
Exactly.
I wish I had that too.
Eve, thoughts?
Growing up when we were in high school, we talked about this like the other day. We were like totally idolizing each other's bodies all the time. Like, I wish I had your body, wish I
Y'all
looked
both
like
have really
you.
nice
know.
Thank you. But yeah, I mean, I think at this point now, it's like the same thing everyone's saying. We balance each other out so well. Like, there's so much beauty I find in you, and then I don't know, I'm a good, yeah. But there's just nothing to be jealous of anymore. It's like we just love each other so much. We've been best friends for over 10 years.
She went to Ireland for a year, and when she came back, we went to middle school together. And that's, I feel like, when we became inseparable.
The next prompt is
Aww.
we have hooked up with the same.
Friends that you've had since middle school, high school, are the ones that you really want to keep close, because those people they've known you since you looked crazy, acted crazy, were crazy, like just a little growing.
Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around. Okay. Eve,
Yeah.
tell us about it.
Okay, we both had these boyfriends, and then we like coincidentally hooked up with each other's ex-boyfriends at different periods. Yeah.
We kissed them.
Sadie had this boyfriend, and like they were so off and on, and then like one day, I just ended up making out with him. It was really terrible of me. It was so shady.
Why is she
Honestly, I don't really blame
smiling?
her for that. He was like actually like a serial cheater, and I
Yeah.
was like an idiot, and so I was like, it's fine because
Yeah.
I think that you're cute, and so you can cheat on me, and I'll take you back.
Well, how did that feel for you when you found out?
Well, actually, I found out like a year later. He was really manipulative, and he convinced her that if she wanted to tell me like the next day when she found out we got back together.
He basically said like, if you tell her, she's gonna stay with me and she's gonna cut you off forever. The next thing happened after high school,
That's
and
fair.
this one was like a little like,
Yeah, so Eve had a boyfriend in high school.
yeah,
And
for
then
3 years.
He was the best friend, actually, of mine. And it was like New Year's Eve. She wasn't like at this point. They'd been broken up for a little while, and she was like engaged, but like.
Let's not.
Engaged to, okay.
And we were at this party, and I had another friend there, and her ex kept like leaning over to my friend and being like, Sadie looks so pretty. I haven't seen Sadie in so long. She looks so good. And so my friend was like, okay, well, I'll take a picture. Kiss me on the cheek, both of you. And then we leaned in to kiss her on the cheek, and he whispered, put your head back. And so she put
You
her head
didn't
back.
have to tell me that part.
Oh, I think he whispered it to her.
Oh, that's
He
funny.
like said, put your head back. Then like we kissed because my eyes were closed for the picture. So then we kissed, and then we like kissed a little bit. And I was
You mean
like,
you like kept kissing?
yeah, but like for like and then I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what the? Because I was like drunk, 19. So I was like, oh, making out, and then I was like, this is.
No, that does seem so shady. And then you kept kissing. And then I was like, wait, what that? And then people always blame it on being drunk, bro. Like, that's why I don't like alcohol, because with alcohol, you can just blame it on being drunk. You can blame anything on being drunk. Like, take accountability for your actions.
But But then at the same time, like it made me realize how you felt when I did that to you. So it kind of felt like karma in the most non-corny way.
That's horrible.
But it kind of like evened out, and we made a decision that like
It was karma. What goes around comes around. It was definitely karma.
Audrey, Madison.
There was a moment where we tried to have a threesome.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
But it didn't
The way
work.
you guys are like this and like this. I was like,
It failed really
failed
bad because the guy
horribly.
couldn't get hard. So
We were both laying in our beds.
he was
Like,
probably just all scared to be honest.
So awkward.
really awkward.
Yeah,
Well, we
two
were
beautiful
kind of
girls. I would have been scared too, to be honest.
we weren't
Really
sober.
overwhelmed?
Yeah, we weren't sober.
Whiskey dick.
Okay.
Yeah, it would not go. And I bet he was the most.
Of course they weren't
like, he was
sober.
upset.
you had to be.
How did you both feel about that? Because you're like, this was your first time trying to do a threesome together?
Yeah, it was our first time.
And we were just like, I mean, is this?
I'm like, is this
what
how it
it's
works?
like? Is this what it's supposed
Should we do something more? I don't
That's
know.
not what I thought it would be.
Are we the problem?
Why would they tell that story? That was just like so uncomfortable. That was so weird. Like you guys are insecure thinking that it's you guys. What? What is this story? Like
Who here would have a threesome with their best friend?
I feel like
You raised your hand.
you would.
I love my best friend.
Right, sir.
I'm sorry.
Wait, go ahead.
I can't judge.
Like, we used
I
to,
would
like,
not though.
Practice.
Wait,
To
what?
each their own.
Each other?
Wait, what? Wait, I'm sorry.
Well, because we're both bisexual, but we didn't really talk about that for a long time. And we would be like, we should probably practice kissing again.
Yeah.
For like
For boys.
Poor boy.
Cut to like 13, 14, like rolling around on a mattress making out. Like it was like really something.
we had like we
Whoa.
like got into character.
You really practiced, right?
Wait, when you guys
Don't call a sexuality getting into character. Like I don't like that. That's so annoying. Like that's weird. Y'all weren't getting into character. Y'all were experimenting.
did that, did you ever catch feelings for one another or no?
We've talked about this before. I feel like on and off.
I think it was like crushes, but not like we would have dated each other.
See?
More just like
Exactly
she's so
what I said.
pretty. And but like at the time, I don't know about her, but I didn't know that I was bi. So I didn't like know that I was like enjoying it for more than just like
Experimenting.
practice.
Who else here has done something sexual or hooked up with their best friend? You want to say something. Go ahead.
Go for it.
We love each other a lot. Let's just say that. I can't even remember like what got us to like let's try this.
things,
But
yeah.
like we've gone like I think when we're like drunk or like when we're up, when we were younger, we used to go down on each other. Oh, I mean like
For practice or
but
for
not
real?
like for boys. No, it was
For
just-
boys.
I think it was
Try
just
it.
literally just like you're horny, I'm horny. I'm not even bi. I'm not bi. She's not bi. Like we're not, but like we have.
The next prompt is, I have considered ending our friendship. Make your split decisions in 3,
Oh gosh,
2,
this is gonna be a good one.
Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Oh damn. Shit.
Rosalie, Rebecca, you both say yes.
We lived together for a while, and
It's not a good idea.
yeah, it's really not unless you. I don't know. It's just not. I wouldn't suggest it. It was just like a good year that we weren't just seeing eye to eye. She had like a stupid boyfriend that I can't stand. I mean, like I wanted to hang out with her, and then she was always hanging out with him, and then like I just felt very alone and stuff. And there was just one thing that like would bother me, is she always left the bath mat wet. And that
That's
would
what it's
drive.
for,
I mean,
though.
I wasn't gonna like sit there and like end my friendship for that, but it was just like all those things and
Piling up.
then the bath mat.
Bro, just tell her to hang up the bath mat. Put it on the side of the tub, hang it up on the little bar. That's what got you over the edge, the bath mat being wet. That could have ended your friendship. What? That was the end all be all.
I just don't agree with that because that's what it's for.
was
When you get
soaking
out.
wet.
I mean, I've heard before, like, you should never live with your best friend. Like, it's gonna be. And I was like, no, we're different. We're not gonna be like
I'm like,
that.
we'll be
fine.
fine. Yeah,
But
no.
yeah, no, it was not
Yeah.
fine. And I started like feeling that anger from you, like towards me.
I
and
didn't really
then-
like her for a little while. Like
And okay, at the same time, she said that this girl right here with the curly hair, she said that she did not like her friend's boyfriend, and her friend was hanging out with the boyfriend more, making her jealous and making her feel lonely. But it's like you can't rely on your friend for your happiness. So you need to get a hobby, you need to hang out with other friends. Like, just because your friend is busy doesn't mean that you're entitled to their, like, I'm sorry. And I've had friends where I don't like their boyfriends, but what can I do? Nothing. So things you can't control, just let it go.
Everything she did will bother me because of the fact that like I really like we're excited to move into each other and I wanted to see her and hang out with her. And at the time I was like, you know what the hell? Like I let you move in my house, you know, you were going through stuff and then we don't even hang out. Like
Okay. Why did she say, what the hell? I let you move in my house. We're going through stuff and you don't even want to hang out with me? Like, okay, don't you hear yourself? Play it back to yourself. And also, I hate when people like do things for you and hold it over your head. Like, why are you going to say, I let you? Like, what does that?
a bad year for this. But other than that, like
And then your stupid ex was like, he was just
for
making
being
her feel
horrible.
like stupid and
Oh,
insecure because he's
her
like,
stupid ex.
and then it just like it was just affecting. It was like all happening all at the same
Yeah.
time. But I've definitely learned to not let a guy like that
Hell
come
no,
between.
dude.
Like, mm-mm.
I don't think I ever thought about it like for real, for real. I think there was just moments
okay,
where
yeah,
I was
yeah.
just like, this bitch, like
Yeah.
she's getting on my last nerves, you know what I'm saying? There were like a lot of moments where we didn't talk for
Yeah.
like months and months.
Yeah.
But then we would always come back to each other and be like, hey, like nothing
Yeah.
happened. It kind of was me that stopped talking to her because I just had to like pull myself away for a minute.
Same here.
Like I was just like, she's doing all this shit to piss me off, and
I went back with my ex.
Before-
It pissed her off. It pissed her off.
because there were, I'm sure everybody agrees.
Each other, yeah, like
So many
annoying to
times where
call.
she would come to me and like be like, this guy sucks and I hate him, and I'm like, so leave him. Like I don't understand.
It's not that
was the
easy.
One time where I was like really talking shit about her at the time because I was like, you're my best friend. Like you're supposed to be there for every time
Yeah.
I call or cry or like you're supposed
Which
to be
is
no matter
true.
what. Like what the like I'd do that for you. And so it was kind of like a slap in the face where it's like, well, I get that I've been annoying with this, but like at the same time, who else am I supposed to go to? We've known each other since we were 6 years old. We met at a pool.
The next prompt is, my best friend has a toxic personality trait or vice. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
So on the last, I feel like if your friend is coming to you to vent, you need to listen to them. Like it's not always your place to respond. It's not always your place to give them advice. It's not always your place to even do anything. Sometimes they just need someone to listen to them. That's all.
Toxic is a very
Split decision. What do you think? Go with your gut. Go with your gut. Okay, and go ahead and turn around. This is interesting. Right side of the room says yay. Right
Whoa,
side
a lot of them.
Okay. Wow. You're all like, they're perfect. They're like, no, we got some
A lot of them.
Why don't you start?
Eve can be really toxic in her romantic relationships.
Okay.
So like Eve has like broken into an ex.
I mean, at least she found out, but dang, she's breaking into houses.
It was,
Did you take anything, break anything? What did you do?
I did something insane. Should I say it? Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it. He was like constantly cheating on me, chronically. So I decided, okay, well, if he's on a date right now, because I just decided in my head he was on a date, I put on red lipstick and I kissed all over his house.
my gosh.
So when
That's
so
funny.
when
That's
he
out of a
brought the girl home, there was
iconic.
red lipstick
Oh
all over
my
his
God.
That is iconic.
Did he bring somebody home?
He did, because he called me about it.
Okay,
and
that's
he's
karma
like,
for him.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
god.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, wow.
thank you. Thank
That's
you.
not crazy.
That's crazy.
What I thought was a little bit crazy was like she didn't know where he was, and instead of just calling him, she broke into his home.
Girl, I told
you
you.
thought
Isn't that
he
the
was
same
home.
time you almost threw food too? Was that
No,
that
I
time?
did do that.
Oh, you
Yeah.
you
I did.
I didn't know
What,
that.
what happened? You threw food at.
Same ex, like, I don't know, he ordered food one day, and then while the food was coming, he got into this big fight with me. I don't even know what about. There was always some fight, but once the
Oh my
food got there, I
gosh.
was at such a heightened point that I went to bring my food home, and then while I'm sitting in my car, I was like,
You made a TikTok
I made a
about
TikTok
it.
about it, and then I said, no, I'm going back there, and I went back and
She
I
went-
threw the takeout on his door, so it like
Yeah,
splattered
so
all
I
over the
didn't
door.
know that she.
Why?
She was like, it's better to just.
She is toxic.
Overreacting. Like I could just go home, which is what I mean when I say that she knows what.
She knows what she's doing. Like, she's toxic. Like, you literally had the food. Just go home and eat your food. She got out and threw the food at his door. No. She must be stopped. Eve must be stopped.
Why did you say yes? I think your lack of trust, and I think truly like you like dig and dig and dig. And you,
She
like,
looks
try to
so
find
sad.
sometimes that don't exist because of that.
Yeah.
And
I agree with
I
that.
and I wish you had more trust for the people in your life because they truly do love you so much, and I think want the best for you.
Facts. Having trust issues when people really do care about you can really push people away. Like, it's just like, bro, you're making shit up in your head because your mental state. A lot of people with trust issues need to get therapy because they're not healed from past relationships and they project it and bring it into new ones, and it's not healthy. It's not okay.
Do you agree?
No.
She's taking accountability.
Like a lot. It's like hard for me to trust people sometimes.
Oh.
She knows I trust her with everything. I think when you've been hurt so many times, it's just hard to open up.
And that's why you go to therapy, folks. You don't have to live life crying all the time. You don't have to live life blaming your present on your past. That's living in the past. If you have therapy and stuff, like, you're able to let it go. Like, I understand where she's coming from because I've been there before. I've been there in the past. When I didn't let things go, when I depicted life from things that happened to me and not to what's happening for me now. You know what I mean? You have to change your mindset, change your mind state.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to now. It's welcome. This is.
Aww.
I love you guys.
You guys are adorable.
I agree with you, brother.
Next prompt is, I keep giving my best friend the same advice, but she never listens. Oh my God. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around. Rosalie.
I would just say for her to slow down. Like she's always on the move and like with her career, which is like, okay, get your money, move up. But she deals with like her health condition with this POTS. You know, she has long COVID. Like she had COVID like 2 years ago and she deals with it now. But I'm like, girl, minute breather, it's okay. Like I get it that you want to do better, but at the same time, please take care of your health. And she just stresses me out, to be honest. So like, she literally
I know, I get it. It's just like,
stresses me out.
it's so hard for me. Oh God, I don't.
I know, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's just like really hard for me to watch people like live life and like I just feel like left behind.
Bro, that's literally how I feel. You're not alone. It's literally so hard, bro.
I got really sick last year from COVID and it just made me have a lot of like health complications. So like, I don't know, I shouldn't be doing some of the stuff that I should be like that I'm doing, but I just push myself so hard because if I stay in my room and I think about it too long, I'm just gonna get depressed. So I'm like, try to push myself as much as I can because it's hard watching life go by like without you because life's not gonna slow down. Everybody else is living their life. That's why I try to like keep up with everybody else. But
No,
what's your advice?
that's a good friend.
When you're not happy is the first one. I understand why you do the things that you do sometimes, but I think you would get out of those situations and be happier faster if you didn't act on those impulses, and also like take time apart when you're first dating someone. Don't spend every day together when you met last week.
I need that. No, you mean
Sorry, guys. I don't know why it's cutting up. Okay.
you definitely lesson learned. We've learned that.
Yeah.
Next prompt is, there's a part of our friendship that still needs healing.
Ooh.
Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around. Eve, let's start with you.
I guess just talking about those things that happened with each other's exes, I could say we both got pretty. I just know you, and I know that when we both get in those moods, it's easy to feel how you're feeling, and it seems like maybe we need to talk about it more. I want to make sure that you know everything that happened.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want there to be something that comes up later.
I think, honestly, I don't know. I don't think that I still am like hurt by that situation. I don't feel like I care about what happened in high school.
Okay, fair.
I mean, with you two, I've known about it long enough that I feel like for me, like, I don't know. Honestly, when it comes to him, I'm like, anything anyone tells me, I'm not shocked at this point.
Okay.
So Eve, but you think that she hasn't quite healed yet based on what her ex did?
I don't know if it's not quite healed, but it's the fact that I don't think I told you everything. And I feel like I need to.
Wait.
Tell her.
Not right. I mean, well, yeah, I guess I can say it here, but yeah.
What is she about to say?
It did happen multiple times. It wasn't just one time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But, like, I don't, he's, like, yeah, everything happened multiple times with him, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
This
on the edge of
this
my
isn't
seat.
news to you?
No, this isn't news to me. He was a repeat offender on many things. I'm not shocked that happened more than once. I'm also not shocked.
That was gonna be something big.
More than once, not because I don't trust you, because he's incredibly manipulative.
Okay.
People tell me all the time, like when I go home, they're like, "Ah, this happened." I'm like, "Yeah, of course it did."
So Sadie, you didn't know that Eve hooked up with your ex multiple times?
Not really. I suspected, but
You
I
suspected?
didn't. I suspected that it happened more than once. They were good friends. They were around each other when I wasn't around a lot, but I didn't, like, no one had told me.
The next prompt is, if my best friend were my daughter, I'd be proud of her. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Turn around.
Here, one step for everybody.
Aww. I was so nervous. I was like, who's gonna say no, bro? That's gonna be so awkward.
I heard only one step for everybody, so I was like, better.
I'm just really proud of you for.
Aww.
We've both like been in like super dark places before,
Yeah.
and that's where we like connected. But it wasn't just a trauma
Bond or whatever,
It wasn't.
no. Yeah.
We
Maybe
got
definitely trauma
got
bond.
each other, helped each other out of those places, and then seeing you now, the way that you're going to the gym, you're working on your mental health. Like, I'm so proud of you, because like the person that you were last year is not even comparable to how you are now, and I'm just
Definitely.
like really proud of you for just your confidence has gone up.
The next prompt is, there's something I haven't told my best friend that I want to get off my chest.
Oh, they had to end it like this, right? Okay.
2, 1. Caitlin. Okay, Caitlin, you're the only one who says yes.
You are the strongest person I've ever met. Like, Hannah's had so much shit happen this year, and like yesterday too. And like, you're here right now, so I don't know how you're standing and like being okay. Like, her dog died yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, we were out.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Like, and she's had him forever, and it's like, you were like smiling still, like laughing. Like, I don't know how you do it. Like, I wish I had that, because like, I'm not like that. I would literally sit in my bed all day. Like, I can't do that. Like, you are literally the strongest person I've ever met in my life. And I feel like all these girls can say the same thing about their best friend too. Like, you are the strongest person, and I wish I had that. Like, in my future daughter too, like the question before, like, I want that in my daughter. So, yeah, you're my best friend. You're like my family.
That was beautiful. Stop. She was about to make me cry. Oh my gosh, the waterworks are about to start coming.
I don't really do stuff like this. I was really anxious before, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm actually glad, because this is something that we're gonna be able to see later on in life and just like, laugh about it and love it. I know.
Yeah, like when we have kids,
We can watch it on our 10-year anniversary with the little cake.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do like a little
That's gonna be so cute.
love you.
Let's go get drunk.
I don't think there's anything you can tell me that will make me feel badly towards you.
No.
I just value what you say so much, so that I really took that to heart, and it meant the world to me. So thank you for saying that. I love you.
And that concludes this episode of Split Decision. I just want to say, ladies, thank you so much for coming here today, being vulnerable, sharing your truth. It really was beautiful, courageous, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I think everyone here thanks you too.
Oh, that was so sweet. That was so great. I expected it to be way different. I thought they were gonna turn on each other. I thought the girls were gonna be bitches. No, made me tear up a little bit. We had W's in the chat. Anyways, that was really sweet. That was a great episode. I'm glad that we watched that, guys. I'm going to be uploading it to my YouTube channel, so go ahead if you don't already and go subscribe to that channel, and we'll be uploading it very soon. And I will see you guys in the next video. This was so great. I hope you guys liked the video. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next time. Bye.
Mobbing, scheming, looting, hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose?